the tip goes to the nets. Outside Johnson. You know, on paper, this looks... Looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Harper. Takes the three. Curry, no good. Here's Williams. Deflected. From the wing. Moody on the wing. Takes a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
With defense. That's off. You have to take them to task.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Randall on the screen. Here's Harper. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Jackson Davis with it. Claxton picks him up. Here's Curry. 5 to shoot. Jackson Davis, a screen. There's the three. Rebounded by the Nets.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Claxton. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Curry with it. Scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. Fires the three. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, that ball's gone.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Screen by Claxton. From deep, Johnson. Randall pulls down the board. The Warriors lead by 3. And here's Payton. Pass to Moody. Now here's Randall. Outside for Green. 3 on the clock. Moody on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. Moody misses. Powell right side. And there's the lob. Claxton down low. Right now averaging 6 a game. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Johnson. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's stolen by Johnson. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Gary Payton II. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Good on the bucket.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Moody. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Harper misses. Nets trail by 5. Misses in close. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Moody on the wing. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Randall, right side. Off the left rim and out. Here's Murray Boyles. That one no good. Now Moody. Pass to Harper. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us now as we get set. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Lets it go. Curry's shot is off. Nets trail by 5. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Green.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
The 3 from Curry. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Hield on the wing. Pass to Curry. From 15 feet away. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about about that phrase.
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
The three from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Warriors lead by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Murray Boyles. Rebounded by Hield. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The kick out, Curry. Lets it fly from 18. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 11 points.
Steph's willing to hurt you from the mid-range. Look, if you're going to be that open, he's going to take the shot.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Warriors making a change here. Nets trail by 8. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. And there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Here's Williams. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Harper. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. Powell outside. Outside, Williams. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Harper. Knocked away. And stolen by Claxton. Powell for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Back to Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 1:41 left in the half. On the wing, Curry. 3-pointer. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Can't get it to fall. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And the Warriors with another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Clowney. Clock at 6. Launches it. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Takes a step back. Curry. It's tipped. Here's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Harper. Outside Curry. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 20.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
There seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Warriors lead by 10. Here's Harper. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Curry. Shoots over Johnson. Curry's shot is off. Here's Harper. Here's Powell. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Powell's got 5 now.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Curry. Jackson Davis, a screen. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trailed by 7. Claxton down low. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Curry. Pass to Harper. Left side Curry. Jackson Davis with it. Here's Harper. Over Powell. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And he makes it on the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Warriors lead by 5. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And Harper gets it to go.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Williams from long range. He's off on that one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Harper misses.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Back to Williams. Off target from outside. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry with it. Give him 20. Beyond the arc. Here's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trailed by 7. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Harper. He has 6. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Powell. No good. Curry looking it over. Claxton with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The 3 from Curry. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 23 points. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
To the left side wing. Now Jackson Davis. The kick out. Curry. Shoots. Outside Payton. To the paint. Here's Harper. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Warriors lead by 6.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
For your Brooklyn Nets, make some noise, everyone. Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Moody misses. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Clowney. Here's Whitehead. Inside. Here's Murray Boyles. Good work defensively by Randle.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Now here's Moody. Randle, right side. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Payton. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Payton's got his first points in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Harper. Jackson Davis, a screen. Tries to break his ice. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Harper gets it to go.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Harper. Shoots over Johnson. Harper misses. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Brooklyn trailing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him.
Warriors position. Number 30.
Outside Johnson. Powell outside. 6 on the shot clock to tie it up. Warriors with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Harper. Curry with it. Jackson Davis a screen. Shoots over Johnson. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And here's Curry. Pass to Harper. Second chance shot. Williams grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Left side Curry. Pass to Harper. Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Crucial play. Using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Warriors trail by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Curry, no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Back to Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Draymond Green. That one falls for Powell. And so Powell nails them both. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth. Curry, that's good.
What work from Steph Curry, gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Pass to Claxton. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Outside for Green. Here's Harper. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Pass to Williams. With the floater. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Green gets up and powers it down.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Screen by Claxton. Second chance effort. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
The three-pointer off the mark. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Here's Harper. Fires the three. The three won't fall. And so it's Brooklyn who scraped.
Breaking them in.